Relationships are just a theory, according to my theory. I was discussing life with this chick once. Nice little fat ass. Totally edible. And we went over, we touched the topic of relationships. And her going through her process. And I think all of us go our own paths in that way. But I do think it's shaped a lot by how we grew up, what we were exposed to. Is getting married to a spousal abuser, fair, love? Getting married to a drunk, is that love? Two junkies getting married to a spouse abuser, child abuser, someone who cheats on you, or someone who's a square, someone who plays it safe. And after seeing just so many comedy shows of relationships, I'm just like, you know what, just let the dice roll, man. Fuck it. I just need to sit down and focus on my own thing. And that doesn't mean that I'm giving everyone tacit approval. Oh yeah, you want to marry that drunk, that bitch that cheats on you, that bitch that won't give you the DNA test, that bitch that's single mother of 5 by 5 different baby daddies. Yeah, go ahead, mate. No. So I started thinking that. I started to should be darker right there. I started thinking that, pondering that. Because I'm not right I'm not right in their relationships, and they are not right in my relationships. But I think that when people, anybody, even a comic strip, discusses these sort of relationships, the differences or upgrades, variables. I remember one cartoon, a Calvin and Hobbes cartoon that I really liked a lot. And went something like, I should make that darker right there. Make that darker. Calvin and Hobbes, something like Calvin complaining to his mom that, you know, things, something like him worrying about life, and the mom telling the kid, something like, it's okay, you got this, or you're still young, or at least you got a roof over your head. And his reply was something like, yeah, but things could be so much better. And I think a lot of people didn't see that, how that little comic, it's such a huge reflection on what we overlook. You know, my dumbass almost got married to this delicious fucking chick. I'll tell you her measurements: 38, 29, 39. Perfect. Pretty face. Amazing cocksucker. Good attitude. And optimistic. But she said something scary to me. She said with a straight face, not kidding, that she wanted to have 10 kids. And my little dick just shriveled up at the thought of that. Well, of course he got a little dick, because every real man would have been married already. Joined our misery boat. Now, why didn't I do that? Something in my gut told me, you don't know how to parent. You don't know how to adult, how to retire, how to build a house, how to get a kid ready for college, pack 10 college, a real college, pay for the college, pay for your car, pay for the missus' car, pay for the kid's car. And as much as it hurts, you gotta walk away. And a dumb fuck, stupid, lame motherfucker will say, no man, you should have just winged it. And it is what it is. I'm just gonna fast forward to just one point. Years later, man, when I got out the Marine Corps, I visited one of my brothers. One of my Marine Corps brothers, and I remember, I think we went to the gas station, or went to go buy some groceries, pick up some food. And as we're driving back, he slowed down the car and said hi to this one kid. And invited him to come on over to the house and to play with his kids. I related to this kid a lot because when my friend said, as we were driving back to his home, that whenever he sees this kid, he always invites him to his house because, according to him, his own family tells him to get away, get lost. You don't belong here. They don't want them there. And I forget if this kid was 14, 15, or 16 years old. He was young, man. And me, I'm on a road trip taking care of business, and but it's not good, My bro's inviting him over to his family so that kid doesn't feel solitude. Remembers that he's not alone. But some way, somehow, these two piece of shit parents, the mom and dad, which should be skinned alive and buried in cement and left in the middle of the desert with a blood transfusion and an IV to keep them hydrated so that they could suffer long. Oh man, you're just evil. You know what's funny is that people would critique me for desiring such pain on such garbage, on such evil. They will shut the fuck up. when they see shit like this. I think it's pathetic when I have to square away parents. What the fuck are you doing? No. No, Saturday's for me. I don't have any kids. Saturday is what am I going to teach the kid? What language? What numbers? What numbers am I going to teach that kid in a different language? Where am I going to get cheaper school supplies? We're going to get that desk that he or she wanted. There's no time for you to be fucking around. You got shit to do, man. Dumb bitch. Well, you see, not everyone was raised that way. Again, reminder. When I earned this title, when I saw guys that were bigger, faster, stronger than me, taller, better built, longer leg stride, when I saw them not graduate, I was like, what the fuck? What's so hard about this? They're yelling in my face. Oh my goodness. These boots, they're not Gucci. They're not Gucci. They're not, what's the New Balance? Mitsuno. What other running shoes? Under Armour shoes. What else? Under Armour. Who else makes good running shoes? These are not orthopedically certified and passed and reviewed. And one could say, well, you see, if you would have had it easy, you probably would have made it and earned the title. I think some amazing men, amazing warriors were brought up honorably. Also, other ones that face hardship to get where they're at. And people will just give approval to other pieces of shit like them, other weak, small thinking, selfish, scaredy cat motherfuckers. Oh, you see, they didn't have time to find the perfect partner. What if they would have ended up alone? Like, really, you're so concerned about being alone that you'd rather put at stake some kid's life because you were scared of being alone. I can understand if, again, their relationship is their relationships and my relationships are my relationships, but I can understand if someone who doesn't have kids would want to get married to someone who's a piece of shit. But in my opinion, as soon as little crumb cruncher is introduced to this world, it's no longer about you. And but again, those are their relationships, not mine. And me just seeing all these problems unfold in front of me, or people complaining, or people just not wanting to touch the subject, or people that are very sensitive to touching the subject carefully at a distance. I'm like, no, dude, what's the problem here? People with low self-esteem. One person with low self-esteem, another one with a narcissistic attitude, someone else with submissive, someone else with a two-face. And again, I think people that give tacit approval will say, well, you're no clinical psychologist. Are you a therapist? And I'm like, No, but I tell you what, I ain't no baby daddy. I may not be a clinical psychologist, but you know what? At least I ain't a baby daddy. At least I'm not leaving kids here and there. Leaving kids by Christmas. Having them look out the window. When's that coming? Or having a daughter and thinking, man, you know, if I only had a dad, I could do this. Man, or having kids, twins, I'd say, man, if you know, if I had a family, I can imagine doing this or that. And I think the highlights there. You know, but people will say, oh, well, that sucks. And they'll just move on, like as if it were simply, hey, what did you have for Starbucks today? Well, I just had a Frappuccino and I had the blender, whatever the fuck. Oh, yeah, I had this tropical thing. Oh, that's cool. And people will overlook someone's childhood, lifetime upbringing as just that. And then people wonder why things all dicked up. Because we treat someone's life like a latte now. Oh well, we'll get, we'll get it right the next time. And we'll just hopefully we'll get it right the next time by luck. Because if you expect me to read a parenting book, you're a stupid nigger faggot. Have a blessed day. Something like that. You'll see now. I use those words and those are not right. I wanted to make this a video by itself, but I remember seeing, the title would have been, I saw a father and dad on a motorcycle. A beautiful sight, a father and dad on a motorcycle. Maybe the kid was, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, or 9. He was clinging onto his dad's back, and I saw the kid had a helmet, so I couldn't see his face, but I could see the dad with a big smile on his face, and I thought, wow, that's awesome. And I think people would rather give someone props. Oh my goodness, that was a badass dunk. Oh my goodness, you were such an amazing movie role. You were so amazing playing make-believe. It's pretty cool. Instead of just looking at someone saying, man, you're a fucking amazing leader. Your offspring will be an amazing leader in science and business. And this or that, but no. Get after it, motherfuckers. No excuses. Go forward. Trump 2020.